All right, this video is all about PowerPoint. You can use PowerPoint for a variety of things. It's the workhorse, the staple, if you will, of a teacher's bag of tricks. And I will probably not talk about all the cool things that you use PowerPoint for, and that's a video for another day, and maybe you can make a guest appearance. What I'm going to talk about today are some of the simple ways that you can use PowerPoint, some of the tips and tricks of getting around PowerPoint. Some people are way more familiar than others, and so that's where we're here to help. The first off, when you open up PowerPoint, this is the newest version that we have. It looks like this. You've got this ribbon across the top with all kinds of editing features. So this is your home ribbon right here. You can do a lot from this ribbon. You can do your layout. You can reset something. You can create a new slide. You can break into sections. You can change your fonts. You can highlight, copy, paste. You can organize your text direction. You can organize how the justification works. You can insert bullets. You can do shapes or word art. You can arrange what's on what different cells are on top or on the bottom, and then you can find and replace things. Okay, there's a lot that's going on here, and once you start adding things to your PowerPoint slide, then those items become easier to work with. So, for example, this is for the demo. Okay, so we've got the demo right here, and notice how everything up here is now active. So if I wanted to put an arrow in, I could just take that right arrow and I can put him right here, and there he is. If I wanted to do word art, I could click the word art, and here's my word art or word box. Okay, I can make my text align differently based on how I need it to be used. Okay, I could also put in bullets. I can change the font. All that kind of stuff is right here. If I don't like the way the slide looks, I can reset the slide. I can also change the layout of the slide into one of these default categories. Okay, there are other ribbon choices. So under the insert, you have pictures, clip art, screenshots, photo album, shapes, all of these different things. If you teach math, here's your equations and your symbols. You could also insert video and audio. Again, you might be an expert at all of this, and I'm not going to go into all the gory details, but here they all are again. You can change the design of your layout. There's several very neat designs that you can choose from if you want to have a design already chosen. If you don't, you can pick one of these. Okay. Then once you have that done, you can change the colors to all kinds of different colors that go well together, or you can change your background, your fonts, and your effects. Again, some of these you might already be experts at. Under transition, this is how it goes from one slide to the next. So you can choose to have different ways for the slide to go with all these different effects right here. Some of these effects are really neat, and they're kind of eye-catchy and fun to look at. So definitely play with those while you're looking. Animations happen to the actual words or art or picture that you have on the PowerPoint. So you can have it appear, there's nothing. You can have it appear, fade in, fly in, float in, all kinds of different things. So that's all right here. You can set it to go on a click. You can set it to go right after the previous one happens. You can set it for duration to be fast or slow depending on what you need. Then the slideshow allows you to watch your slideshow from beginning to end to see what you need, how it looks, does it work right, are the colors right. Sometimes the projector doesn't look as well as it does on the computer monitor, and then you can review what's going on, and then you can choose the view that you would like to have. So all of these things are in there for you to use with PowerPoint. And again, if you are super brilliant at this, please share with your colleagues. One of the other things that you might not know so much about is this little arrow on the top that has a line above it and points down. If you click that, that gives you some different things that you can use for your quick access toolbar. One of the things that I always like to have is a quick print in case there's something that I want to print. And the other thing that I like to have is a new, because if I want to create a new PowerPoint, I want to do it right away. And so right here, I've got those set up. Now you've been working on your PowerPoint and you're ready to do some other things with it, like save it. Then what you want to do is you want to go to the File menu here and choose Save As. And when you choose Save As, what happens is you go to this menu, and we want to save this in our H drive. And our H drive is right here, the one with your initials. So you'll click that guy. You'll locate the file that you want to save it in, and you can save it as a PowerPoint presentation or anything else down here. I would recommend, number one, save it as a PowerPoint, and then number two, save it as a PDF. That way you can email it or post it into Edmodo for the students if they happen to miss that particular day. A PDF, the students cannot change at all, which is handy because sometimes they like to mess with stuff and make things not quite how they should seem. So there you go, opening PowerPoint tips.